Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be doing an unboxing from CBCS. Now, hopefully you got a chance to watch my other video from CBCS. It's where I was complaining about them, how they're going to take 6 months and blah, 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 blah. They weren't doing that well in my eyes. But, long story short, I have finally received my package. Oh, that's upside down. I have received my package. It's been about 4 months now. And the only reason I think I got it this early is because I complained. And I don't really feel like I should be the one complaining. Like, hey, you guys promised me 3 to 4 months, right? And then I have to bother you via email and embarrass you on Facebook, because I pretty much embarrassed them on Facebook. I made a big post on their page and said, like, why are you guys doing this? It's taking so long, blah, blah, blah. People underneath it were like, yeah, me too. Mine's taking way too long. Me too, me too. And then they wrote me in the email, oh, you know what? Suddenly, your book just, yeah, it's at the front now. Oh, man, we're about to ship it to you. Yeah, but seriously, though, like, it shouldn't take me bothering you to say, hey, why is my book late? You should be telling me, hey, sorry for your book being late. This is what we're going to do for you. But anyways, let's actually get into the book. So the first one that I have, bam, Tales of Teen Titans, number 44, First Deathstroke. Got this as a 9.8 CBCS. All these are CBCS, actually. And these are my first ever CBCS I've owned. And I was sold this at a local comic book store as a 9.0, ungraded. And, I didn't really even know who Deathstroke was. That was a while ago. Dude told me he's going to get a movie or TV show or some shit. So I probably shouldn't be selling this, but I am selling this to Jimmy C. I've just got a lot of stuff in my life going on, and I need to sell some stuff to make room for stuff. That way I'm not spending my savings account. That's really the only way I can get mama off my back. Not mama, my wife. And, so I've been trading out a lot of things to make space for new stuff. So, Tales of Teen Titans, number 44. First Deathstroke, 9.8. Trading this to Jimmy C. Next up, you guys know I love my Amazing Spider-Man. I would really like to collect everything number 150 and under. But also 300 and under is always a goal of mine. But really 150 is the biggest goal. But $2.99, a 9.4, man. This is just a beautiful copy. I bought this as a 9.0. I paid the dude like 50 bucks. Maybe I overpaid a little bit, but hey, it turned out to be a 9.4, you know what I mean? So just for, the copy and everything, it's not like super old book, but it's dope, man. Look at that, man. It's got a big part of Venom in there, and it means a lot to me personally. This next one is what I like to call the poor man's First Wolverine. Okay, so this is issue 182 for the Incredible Hulk. And of course, 181 would actually be his first appearance, or full appearance. And this is a little portion of him as well. So either 180 where they just show Wolverine for the panel, or 182 is what I call the poor man's Wolverine. Now this one I'm a little bit upset about. I was sold this, the same guy from the Amazing Spider-Man. It was a 9.0. That's what I was told. And this is, obviously not a 9.0 now that I'm looking at it. So it's a 7.5. I don't understand what they saw that made this grade so low, man. Like, I'm really, really confused. Like, why on earth is this, a 7.5? I don't know, man. I mean, there's a little bit of itty bitty pressure marks down here. I guess a good pressing could have made it to 8.5 or something, but pretty sad with the grade. However, I do own something really key, and that makes me feel good. All right, now this next one. This is my favorite comic of all time, and this means the most to me. Now, I'm not going to say, like, this comic... Okay, this is going to be confusing. This comic doesn't necessarily by itself... Okay, if you had this comic, it wouldn't be the best comic in your collection, in my opinion. It's just that this particular comic that I own is my favorite of all time. So, The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 300 in a 5.0. Now, you're probably thinking, that's not a really high grade. It's not about the grade for me, okay? And again, man, this means the world to me, because my father actually bought me this as a surprise. We were in a comic show, and what was that? That was when I visited him in December or November, and I went to one in Daytona Beach. Not Daytona Beach, whatever. I went somewhere in Florida, right? And I haven't seen my father in 3 years because I was in Korea the whole time, and I never took a break to come back to the States, you know what I mean? So I just stayed over there the whole time, and went back, and he surprised me, as a late birthday present or Christmas present, something like that. So, I mean, it wasn't a high grade, but I don't really care about the grade, you know what I mean? Like, I would never sell this book. Like, there's a 0% chance. I would take this book over all three of these books. You know what I mean? I would take this book over my whole collection. I really would. Like I would honestly take this over Amazing Fantasy 15. Now it'd be super hard, but you know, it just means more to me. Like I said, if you had this Amazing Spider-Man 300 in your collection, I wouldn't be like, oh, that's your best book. You know, because if I had another copy of this, it wouldn't be my favorite book of all time. It's just this particular book, since my father, you know, got it for me, and it's really the only one I can think of that he ever got me. It just means the world to me, man. And you know, our mothers and fathers aren't gonna be around forever, so this is something like I really, really love, man. This means the world to me, and you know, if you have books like that, you guys know what I'm saying, man. And I hope one day you'll get a book like that, you know, it just means the whole world to you, and you wouldn't sell it for anything. So thanks for watching, everybody. I haven't made a video about comic books in a while, and I just want to talk about that a little bit. You know, I'm probably gonna make another video to explain it more, but I'm still a comic book channel. Please don't get confused by any means. It's just I made a cosplay video, and I never had that amount of fun before. Like I've never experienced videography, like recording other people, and that for me was the greatest thing ever. And it was great because I could give out my cards as well, you know what I mean? And I was meeting so many new people. I met a couple of YouTubers, and like and it's just like the most ecstatic feeling I had in my life that I can think of. At least as far as YouTube, man, it was insane. So I'll make another video about that more, but definitely, you know, I'm still a comic book channel. I'm just doing other things as well because I just don't want to do pure comic books. I just want to make sure my channel is surrounded by comic book things. So, you know what I mean? Like movies, comic book related, or I don't know, books, or going to events that are comic book related, or at least anime, which is, it's not comic book related, but it's not far off. You know what I'm saying? So the channel will definitely still stay comic book related. I'm just branching out as well. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope to see you next time. Make sure you check out some of my cosplay videos, man. I really have to toot my own horn. I think this last one that I made was phenomenal, top notch. And I want to thank any of the cosplayers who were watching that were in it. Take care, everybody. Until next time, peace. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of my video. Make sure to check out some of my other videos and subscribe. Until next video, everybody, Comic DJ signing out.